Coming inside of here right now, the one and only Chris Geiss, the man, the myth, the legend. We must bring him inside of this show. CEO of Seguno. Get in here, Chris.
Let's go.
Get this show.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at you. Look at you. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Gentlemen.
What an entrance. Oh my gosh.
Here's what I gotta say to you, Chris, is that you are a man about town and you know the ways of the cowboy hat. I have to say, because there were a few of our friends that posted pics with the hat on backward, and you knew the right way to wear it. Congrats to you, sir. Welcome back to the show.
Let's go.
Thank you. Yes, wanted to make sure I showed off the logo there. Just
Let's go.
incredible, guys. Just love it.
Chris,
well done.
Hey, we loved seeing you at .dev. This for me was a totally new experience.
Oof.
I'd never been to .dev. I was also like made aware of like how rich the kind of partnership ecosystem is on the app developer side, inside of e-commerce Shopify ecosystem. You know, I'm a marketer. I'm a brand founder. I'm an agency operator. The dev piece and creating apps that help all of us win. I've known that it exists, but I feel like my eyes got opened, and I got to see like all of the incredible operators there and what everybody's doing in space. Man, for merchants and for people who don't know, man, just give everybody like your perspective on .dev, why it's awesome, and some of the things that are like crucial for everybody coming out of Shopify and .dev on the other side.
Yeah, .dev is incredible. It's certainly evolved over the years. I would say a couple of things that made this year even better than last year was having you guys there. Right? Number one, of course. You guys streaming for 3 hours, man. What champs.
Man, it was
kudos
awesome.
to you guys. You crushed it. Loved having you there. It was just really cool to see. Having it be 2 days was super helpful this year over last year, because there's just so much to do and so many conversations to be had. And in like years past, the conference was partially kind of about announcements. But now that they sort of do editions drops ahead of .dev, there's less product announcements. It enables you to kind of come already with the questions and the ideas in terms of how to take advantage of what they release, so you can really go deep with those product and engineering folks at the booths. So that's super helpful. And it's ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about the conversations, it's about the partnerships, it's about those relationships with Shopify, seeing old friends from years past. I've been going to these conferences every time since 2017, that famous garden party that Shopify talked about, where the lights for San Francisco went out. So it's just, there's no better place to be building than the Shopify ecosystem.
Man,
Chris, were you able to make your way over to the hackathon across the street? Because for folks who don't know, there's .dev, which is happening in one building. It's also extremely massive. And then right across the street, there are hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of Shopify engineers. Thousands, basically hacking and coding the future of Shopify quite literally at the same time, which is a feat unto itself and extremely intimidating, because it's just a showcase of everybody there, who's who. And Toby's there as well, just in the trenches with everybody.
Yeah, so they do their summit for the week there as well, and that's where they get all the Shopify folk together, and hackathon is a giant part of that. I wish we could go into that, but that's just for Shopify employees. But it's incredible that they do that. Like, aside from just the energy and getting everyone so excited about what's going on and wherever everyone's going, having people take time to have a hackathon, I've always been just a huge proponent of that. And I love that Shopify does that. Like, things that are just little seeds of ideas that come out of these hackathons and become real products. And there's plenty of examples of that with Shopify.
ShopPay is a great example of that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One,
And then
one
we
of
got to all come together for that block party. That was super cool, right? Having
Oh
all
my
the
gosh.
employees and partners there
it's
together.
huge. The,
I would love for you to paint the picture of like what this block party is, because
yeah, it
when
was giant.
I think when we're talking about block party, you're thinking like there's like a couple people, it's like 20 of us, there's like a
There,
couple
people
food
think
trucks,
it's a cul-de-sac. When they hear block party, they think a cul-de-sac.
it's a couple
Right.
of houses,
Like,
whatever.
that's not what this was. This was like
No.
an entire main street. And I'm like, it just kept going. Like, I thought, Chris, you remember when we saw one another out there? Like, I found out while we were talking that Colin and I had only been exploring half. And like, there
Yeah,
was
we
like
found out that
more
was half of
people.
it.
There's like more people and stuff on the other side. I mean, like, were you like blown away by this? I was blown
Oh,
away
yeah.
by like the magnitude of it.
Very much so. Luckily, it's easier to spot you in the audience there walking around. But it was just as far as the eye could see, like just
true.
giant. 8,000 people walking around, endless
Oh.
food trucks, entertainment, from break dancers to live poetry. Like you could have someone write you a poem
Which was
right
crazy,
there.
right?
I wanted to sit there, but the line was too long for me.
Yeah.
And then the main stage with all the music was just incredible. Yeah, just as far as the eye could see. You know, like Harley said, only FIFA and Shopify could close a city block in Toronto.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think that's true.
Do you have a favorite moment of either a speaker or a fireside chat? You know, there's obviously the fireside chat with Toby Harley. There was the fireside chat with Toby and the CEO of Vercel. There was also multiple speakers doing solo keynotes on multiple new products coming out of, you know, all things Shopify. Do you have kind of a favorite moment?
Yeah, that's tough. The Harley Toby chat was fun. That's always great to see. I mean, those guys we all look up to those guys, and
Yeah.
they're just so incredible. And to see them just kind of chit chat through different topics and things just gives you a little insight into them and their relationship, and it's just really special. But some of the other talks that I thought were great were the Sidekick extension chat. So Matt on the Shopify side talked through that. And then Jay-Z, who we had here on Ecomm Cowboy not too long ago, talking about how to build durable apps. And so those I thought were two great presentations for partners.
Talk to me about Sidekick, Chris, when we were in the room and hearing them talk about how now your app can get integrated into Sidekick. For those who don't know, Sidekick is like Shopify's all helpful buddy, like your AI co-pilot who's there and doing all of the things. If you've been inside of your Shopify dashboard, you have seen him. You should use him. He's becoming more and more powerful. All powerful, maybe too much, but he is becoming more and more powerful and useful. And as they were talking, Chris, I realized like your big bet on Shopify, like being in there, integrating with Sidekick, all of the things. I realized, man, how just like prescient like this was of you and Seguno. And like as soon as an app could be integrated with Sidekick, like you were on it. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's only like 3 email apps right now that are integrated with Sidekick, Seguno being one of them. And I think you're the only one that has like write access to it, like write WRITE, meaning you can actually build the email right there and then with Seguno, with Sidekick right there and then. Am I correct on this?
Yes, I believe that to be correct. We're the only one that allows you to actually design and create emails with Sidekick as your buddy right there.
And this was like a huge point from the stage. Was like, guys, get integrated with Sidekick. Sidekick is becoming more and more powerful. I forget some of the stats that Vanessa Yu, VP
it's crazy,
was doling out about reports created and how people are using Sidekick now. But it coming out of that, it seemed to me that Sidekick is going to be more important than ever inside of the Shopify experience. And like you were like very early in like being correct on this and kind of paving paving the path, for everybody inside of the ecosystem.
Yeah, I mean, Shopify is the operating system, right? And Sidekick is becoming the new interface. And we've been preparing for this since day one by keeping your data centralized in Shopify and building natively inside the platform. And so, to be able to ask Sidekick to do something for you, and for Seguno's own editor to pop up right there,
Yeah.
it's generating the content. You can make edits, Sidekick can make edits. Like, you're working together, and you're not sacrificing anything. You're just accelerating outcomes.
That's unbelievable.
I'm convinced more and more. I don't know what like the future looks like 6 months, a year, but it just seems like it's even like the first thing that comes up now when you open Shopify. But I'm just convinced that Sidekick is going to continue to be, and even more and more so become, like the central piece for how you operate
It's the future.
inside of
Yeah,
Shopify.
absolutely.
Yeah, it
100%.
seems to be the case.
And the future's here.
Wow.
People need to start using it more.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But
Chris,
I mean, they are loving it. Like, you heard the stats from Vanessa and them. Even inside of our app, the users using Seguno inside of Sidekick, that's grown like 900% in the last 5 weeks. And so it's just
900%.
it's just accelerating.
That's crazy, man. That's
wild.
crazy.
You're also launching it. Could you talk about it? You're launching some pretty big things coming up right now, if you want to dive into those.
Are you referring to our other AI friends there?
Or your other AI friends as well.
Is that what you're referring to? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're launching with ChatGPT and Claude.
Let's go.
That's just
Chris, that was like it's like such a big deal. It just like skated right by.
Yeah.
It's great. And the merchants that work there will love it. Like, it's the same sort of thing as with Sidekick. You can actually generate emails that are then editable inside of your shop or your Seguno account. So it's not like it's just dumping HTML that you may not know how to edit. It's creating an actual Seguno email that you can use inside of our editor before you send it. But yeah, it is exciting. But it's the same sort of thing as Sidekick. It's about meeting merchants where they work. And I am biased, but Sidekick is an even better experience. And it's got everything right inside of Shopify for you. You don't have to leave. And just having the editor actually come up while you're talking to Sidekick is just an even better experience. So it's just really slick.
It makes me wonder. I'm glad you bring this out. It makes me wonder if in the future of Ecomm D2C consumer, those who are on Shopify, like Sidekick becomes like the niche D2C Ecomm hands-on keyboard operator and helper and co-pilot, rather than like some of the other AI frontier labs. It makes me wonder if Sidekick will evolve that way. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah, 100%. Shopify is so invested in AI from an infrastructure standpoint and for Sidekick. And you just won't be able to beat it. When you think about over time, as they keep pushing on this, it's just gonna, like you said, become the place where people are building their business with Shopify.
Kind of crazy.
It's bananas.
Crazy.
What are you excited about for the rest of the year? We're coming up on the back half of the year, basically.
Yeah.
What are you excited about over there for back half?
Good question. Well, I mean, Jimmy was just on, so you got Commerce Roundtable coming up. So
are you going to be there, Chris?
We're still talking about it, but I hope maybe we can be there with you. Maybe even be a sponsor again. They put on a good show. So, but we're very much focused on AI is a big part of the continued roadmap. These are new interfaces. We still have to kind of continue to build the user interface inside of our app, but these are new interfaces that we need to keep evolving. So anytime we're launching something new, we need to make sure it works well with AI. So it's a big investment that we're continuing to make. We've got we're doing a lot on kind of the go-to-market side that I'm excited about. Partnerships is a big thing that we're investing in, and so coming out of .dev, I've just got a big long list of partners that we're excited to go deeper with. And our other app there, something that's coming soon, the bulk discount code bot app. We've got kind of an ultimate guide, if you will.
Awesome.
It's not just we're taking like the data from the last 2 huge reports that we did, combining that with the strategies this time, and really kind of building that ultimate guide. So excited to launch that here soon as well.
Wow. One thing that stood out to me, Chris, when we were there's a lot of things that stood out to me, but one in particular, I was talking with another app builder who shall remain nameless right now. And the thought was, hey, it's important for us to be here because, like, man, we're listening and we're like going to get to work. Like, we're listening what's happening, and like we're all here and we're going to get to work tonight. Like, we're not going out. Like, we're going to be hands on keyboard and making it happen. And then I talked with you just a few minutes later. And I said, Chris, so is it like super important? Like, hey, you're all focused, like you're listening to what's happening, and then you guys are working and evolving like roadmap for the next 3-6 months, et cetera, based on what's coming out here. And you told me, it's like, no, bro, no. We already knew everything that was coming. And that's why we were so early with Sidekick and being integrated and such. Like, we've been listening ear to the ground. We already know. And now we're just coming to, be here with everybody else and the partners and such.
Enjoy the
This was like a goaded response here. You remember this, Colin? I thought this was a great response. That was good on you. That was good on you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to put it. That was fun though. Like you said, we chose Shopify and only Shopify from day one. And I think Seguno has led the way in terms of not just what it means to be built for Shopify, but for how to build with Shopify. And that's something that we're very proud of.
Incredible. Love that. Love it, man.
We love it.
Chris, we appreciate you making the time to join us, brother. I hope we're hanging out again in SoCal very soon.
Let's go.
If
I
not,
hope so.
We're getting
maybe North Carolina or elsewhere. And we look forward to having that next report guide coming out with bulk discount bot. See you. Look at him. Look at him. That
this
Cowboy
one's a little
hat.
Small for me, but this is Demi, so don't worry.
Okay. The Cowboy hat goes on and revenue and dollars go up. I think that's how it works. I think that's
100%. Yeah. It's cool. Love you guys. Chris, thanks so much for having me.
Time to join us, brother.
We'll talk to you soon.
Have you back, man.